Hello everyone, my name is Jaychen. I'm from the Medan campus, grade 8 Newton. And today I will be showing to you all my STEAM project, which is right here behind me. Unfortunately, it is still a work in progress, so you will see some unconnected stuff. But that's fine because right now about 70% is complete. So we have here a diagram of my project. And I will be going from left to right, okay? So this is the solar liquid heater, right here. It is yet to be connected. However, we know that it works because last year my brother made this and it was a hit. He got first place. I helped him make it, so of course I'm not just stealing stuff. Then here we have the first tower. This tower will actually be doing the refrigerating, not the other towers. The other towers are all for refurbishing the desiccant. How it works is that we have this duct tube, which is an output, and we're going to have a duct tube connected here to a room. This is the input. It's sucking things in, as you can see. And then right now there is cool air coming out from the top. So the way it works is that there will be desiccant showering down in a counter current from the air that's being pulled in right here, which will cause the desiccant to pull the moisture from the air and also cool it down a bit. And liquid desiccant is a chemical that absorbs moisture from the air, and it's great at doing its job. But over time, the moisture can start to accumulate, which means that we have to refurbish it every now and then. So now we'll be moving on to the refurbishing towers. So at the bottom here, this is the reservoir. There will be a pipe connected to the solar water to the pump, then from the pump to the solar water heater. So the solar water heater will heat up the desiccant to a point where the moisture is easily separated from it. And then it will go back all the way to the top of the second tower. This tower is the refurbishing tower. So it is the same concept as the first tower, where air will be drawn from the outside environment and it will make contact with the desiccant when the desiccant is showering down in the counter current. This will blow all the moisture away and leave a dry but still hot desiccant at the bottom here. So now from here, it will be pumped into a radiator cooling unit, and we have yet to hook this up. But right now, this is the radiator. We will have fans mounted on the radiator, which will continuously cool it down, while the desiccant will travel in its tubes. So now we have basically normal temperature desiccant, okay? But it still needs to be cold, okay? It needs to be really cold. Okay. So from then, it will exit the radiator cooling unit and go into the two-stage cooling swamp coolers. These are the two-stage swamp coolers. What I mean by two-stage is I'm just doubling up on the swamp coolers to maximize the temperature that the desiccant can be brought down to. And as usual, the concept is the same as the first and second towers, but instead of desiccant being showered down in the counter current, it's actually just plain water. Now, it will exit this RCU and go into radiators in the reservoir. While plain water, two radiators, in these reservoirs, they'll be linked to each other. And in the reservoir, there will be plain water, okay? But it's constantly being cooled by this system, the air in the counter current. And when it collects at the bottom, it will be colder than before. So it will wind in the tubes of the radiator, and the cold water will be making contact with the tubes of the radiator, which means that the desiccant itself will be cooled. So it'll go through slowly, and then to the other radiator slowly, and it's gonna come out, and it's gonna go back all the way to the top of the first tower. Oh, and just FYI, it will be sprayed down via shower head, and it's just a normal shower head that you can get at the Ace Hardware for 16,000. So over here at the back of my system, we have these 4 pumps. These pumps will be doing the circulating of the water and the desiccant. So the driving question of this project was it possible to create an air conditioning system that was environmentally friendly? So as you know, in the 1990s, when refrigerators and air conditioners started to become popular, the coolant in it was contained very badly, and it leaked, and it created a giant hole in the ozone layer up there. Okay? So now with EnviroAC, we don't use any coolant at all. We just use desiccant, which just pulls the moisture from it. This can achieve temperatures similar to a normal air conditioning unit, which still uses coolant but is now contained better. So overall, this is better for the environment and safer as well. Thank you all for tuning in and watching my STEAM presentation. I hope you all stay safe, and I'll update you guys as soon as I can when it's all fully assembled. Bye bye!